Wumi and Nigerian police exposed by Kemi Oluloye.
I'm in tears because for 31 years that I feel that I've done my work as a journalist, I failed in this one. I solved 17 murders, 14 in Canada. And when Chief Mike Sanders said 5 more people like Kemi and we'll solve everything, it sent goosebumps to my body. These were people fighting to keep me in Canada when the conservative government were getting ready to deport me. If it was a white woman doing what I was doing in Toronto, they would get a lot of accolades. It's not to say I didn't get accolades, but people in the government didn't want me in Canada because of the gun law that I antagonized. I antagonized all the bills and the gun laws. But in 2022, I started trending again in Canada because the gun law was passed. Trending because people were talking about me, my name was being mentioned. And what Prime Minister Trudeau did at that time, my situation was one of the ones that got him into the government and kicked out the Conservatives. And that's why they invited me back to Canada. In 2015, when I got that note, I said 2015, 2017, when that note came in the mail. In 2017, when I was in Port Harcourt prison, the Canadian government invited me back. And my mother tore the note, the letter into pieces, and they went to burn it behind their house. As God will have it, Munjopa ni lẹ́yìn ilé níbi trash field tani, when I just saw bits and pieces of paper that had the Canadian Border Services Agency logo. It's like God wanted me to see it. There was no way I would have known. And I saw the pieces of paper. Kò jóná tán. Wọ́n ti ẹ̀dá mọ́lẹ̀ ní tó ń jó ilẹ̀ yẹn. Canadian paper yẹn ò jóná tán. Àwọn ìka tẹ́ ṣe fún mi yẹn mọ́ mi. But it's okay. Bóyá Ọlọ́run fẹ́ kí n padà. But mo ti open gbogbo yín sìn, gbogbo yín lẹ ti mọ̀ life lórí social media. Gbogbo Nàìjíríà ló ti mọ̀ ìyà tẹ́ fi jẹ mí. Kò sí nǹkan tó dùn mí jù. To have spent a lot of money, time, energy. It's not about the money. It's not about the time and it's not about the energy. Even though it do me, the Nigerian police could not incorporate this case into their own investigation. Nigerian police, you always invited me for this one or that one. I may have to tell my people now. My fans need to know that the Nigerian police invited me 16 times. I got 16 invitations in Nigeria that we started using it to compete. Besides Yoruba got 19, I got 16, everybody. You are very quick to invite investigative journalists. You will tell them, let us suitcase me. We need you to help us with this investigation. This is the reason why I did not show up for IVD Bimbo investigation. Just in case some of you don't know, the police invited me to. After they arrested Blessing CEO, 2 days later, they came to my house. They brought a letter. They know that if they try to invite me, there will be a lot of problems this time around. After the BOME one, when they actually invited me and they kidnapped me and took me 12 hours in the car to Port Harcourt. But the Nigerian police is so fast to invite journalists to come and help them with their investigation, but yet you could not look at what I had to offer you for the Mohbad investigation because one of you is the mother of the suspect. Wunmi Adebanjo, ìwọ ló pa Mohbad. Today is the 27th of July, 2025. Ìwọ ló pa Mohbad. Ibi tẹ́ ti ń jà ló ti fara pa. Ìwọ ló tì. Mr. Fabi sọ pé o plan ẹ̀ ni. Àwọn tí mo gbé investigation mi fún America àti Canada, North American journalists, wọ́n ní premeditated ni. Wọ́n agree pẹ̀lú Yomi. But the mission is not manslaughter ni because somehow, forensically, gbogbo information tí mo get nínú ilé yẹn, lọ́tọ̀ àdá àwọn witnesses mẹ́rin nínú 15 of you. uncle tiẹ̀ Darosha àti brother Oluloye àdúrà gbogbo yín wá pa gbogbo ẹ̀dẹ̀ ẹ wá mú Zlatan Bella Shmurda gbogbo nǹkan tí mo ti reveal ẹ wá fà wọ́n yẹn ẹ fi unleash videos wọ́n post gbogbo videos lọ àti Dre àwọn ọmọ Davido gbogbo wọn ẹ wá silence baba Mohbad pẹ̀lú 2 million ẹ wá sọ pé ẹ̀yin kí àgbà Mohbad ẹ ṣí group ẹ wá ṣe justice for Mohbad nínú group kí ló ti Ìyábọ̀ ṣe sọ fún àwọn èèyàn ìpè justice for Mohbad was not just on her Instagram page but there was a secret group ìkànnì yín wá leak group yẹn video yẹn wá fọwọ́ bà ó wá put gbogbo information out. Some of the stuff in that group is so bad. Let me just tell you. I'm not going to tell you whether I have a copy or the same person that sent it to VDM sent it to. I'm not going to tell you nothing. Ngbati Boko Haram send notes to see me at Sahara Reporter at the same time. One mentor must send information to me now. And to my be information on Jadi. K-Solo. This is why you never blew in your music. You just sat down underneath all these people in the music industry. You really blow like Ibo ni mo ti mo Ọba K-Solo. Every single time I think ọkọ bá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí Kemi Oluloye. Tí mo wà ní controversy or conversation kan lórí Instablog, mo máa ń ka gbogbo comments. You have a verified account, don't you? Mama ka comments bó ṣe máa ń bú mi, bó ṣe máa ń pè mí ní bipolar, bó ṣe máa ń fún mi ní oríṣiríṣi diagnosis K-Solo. Oh, lè ṣeré. You can never succeed. Wá jókòó sórí Robin Minds pẹ̀lú Ebuka. Àwọn Ìyábọ̀ wá sponsor yín láti lọ sí national TV kẹ́ bá lè convince masses. Ìpè Naira Marley ló pa Mohbad. Naira Marley tẹ́ pé ẹ̀ẹ̀kan péré ni mo fojú mi rí. Ẹ̀ẹ̀mejì ni mo bá Naira Marley sọ̀rọ̀ in my whole life. One in the DM on Instagram, one on the phone when he came out of prison, and in person at Tiwa Savage father's funeral. The same day tí mo pàdé Mohbad would have been the last day. Mi ò tí rí gbogbo wọn láti September 3rd, 2021. 4 years coming. Wọ́n máa bú mi everywhere lórí comments, wọ́n máa ṣépè fún, wọ́n máa pè mí lórí ṣíṣí psychiatric disorders. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ pè mí ní Yabalẹ̀, tẹ́ ẹ pè mí lórí ṣíṣí orúkọ, gbogbo ẹ̀yin fans Ìyábọ̀ ẹ̀yin ṣeré. Nǹkan tó ṣe Mohbad máa ṣe gbogbo ọmọ yín. Ikú tó fi pa Mohbad máa pa gbogbo ọmọ yín. Nígbà tí Naira Marley post video tí Priscilla mú igbó tó blow helium balloons drugs tó jókòó ti Fireboy àti Little Kesh ẹ wo video ń gbà yẹn àbí ẹ ń wo side ẹni Olúwa ẹ ń sáré òṣìkiri ẹ wá fẹ́ clean Priscilla up and sing kí ni Ìyábọ̀ sọ? Only Naira Marley poisoned her mom, both of them. I sent my children to the Marley house. He poisoned her and put stuff into their food. She didn't finish it. Now, on the chat, Naira Marley forcefully entered her. Ṣé mo sọ fún yín pé Naira Marley ti knock Ìyábọ̀ àtọmọ ẹ̀? Ṣé mi ò sọ? Ṣé mi nǹkan tó ṣe gbé VDM lọ sí kinní nìyẹn? Prison. Ṣé ọmọ ẹ̀ knock àbí ọmọ ẹ̀ ò knock? Ṣé wọn náà knock àbí ò knock? Mo ti bèrè ẹnu fídíò. Ìyábọ̀ ṣe do Naira Marley. Mo bèrè ẹnu fídíò. Video head go viral. Chat it to two gbogbo yín sìn. So revenge mission ni wọ́n náà wà. Well, VDM náà wà lórí revenge mission. Revenge mission àbí. Over Naira Marley. Plus all the bullying. They were court case together. Ẹkún tí mo ń sun, ẹkún ọmọ ni mo ń sun. Ẹ̀yin èèyàn má pè mí ní mother o. I know I'm a mother. I know you always have that sentimental stuff. I don't want sentimental bullshit. I'm a journalist in this case, an investigative journalist, and I solved this case. So Nigeria, if you don't want to listen, it will happen to you. Ìyábọ̀ by industry jẹ́, ó sọ gbogbo friends the enemies. Because of Ìyábọ̀ mi ò lè bá Paul ló sọ̀rọ̀ mọ́. Paul ló tún jẹ́ pé ọ̀rẹ́ mi tí màmá bá sọ̀rọ̀ ní DM nípa music industry gbogbo ẹ̀. Ìyábọ̀, anyway, if I were you, pray.